My beloved, attend to my words. I, who crafted you from the very foundation of the earth, speak directly to you in this moment. You must understand that this particular time holds a purpose far greater than your logical mind can currently perceive. It is no chance occurrence that you are reading this right now. It is not an accident of an algorithm, nor is it a random stumble through the digital landscape to fill a quiet minute. I set this moment aside for a vital reason, to pour a deep knowing from my essence into yours. I have cleared the spiritual atmosphere around you for these next few minutes to ensure that nothing interferes with this transmission. Know that silent burdens have pressed upon your life for far too long. I am talking about the kind of weight that doesn't show up on a medical chart but feels heavy enough to crush the breath out of you when you lie down at night. I know the specific texture of the grief you carry. It is a worry for those you cherish, your children, your partner, your aging parents, gnawing at the back of your mind, even when you are smiling at the world. It is the anxiety that haunts your deepest quiet, the fear that perhaps you have missed your window, or that the path before you is leading nowhere. I led you here. I drew you by my unseen might, pulling you gently but firmly out of the noise of your daily routine because a decisive pronouncement regarding you has emerged from my ultimate domain. You have been waiting for a sign. You have been looking for a shift. My precious one, I have witnessed the hidden grief you bear. I have seen the way you hold it together for everyone else, acting as the pillar of strength while you feel like crumbling on the inside. I listened to the quiet pleas you made in profound loneliness, the prayers you whispered into your pillow when the house was dark, the sighs you exhaled in the car when no one was watching. You thought those moments evaporated into the void, but they were captured in my heart. I do more than simply watch. I act for your good. The opposing power, the enemy of your soul, sought to quiet your voice. He wanted to make you invisible, to convince you that your pain was insignificant and your future was a dead end. He has been working overtime to make you feel isolated, as if you are the only one struggling in a world of success stories. But I have issued an ultimate command regarding your life. Let this end now. The season of silence is over. The era of carrying it all alone is finished. My beloved, at this moment, I address the depths of who you are. You may wonder, why this time? Why me? Why now? You might feel like you aren't ready, or that you aren't spiritual enough to receive a direct impartation. But understand profoundly, my timing is flawless. I do not operate on human schedules. This specific interval is appointed for you. It is a divine interception. You were heading toward a breaking point, a moment of exhaustion that would have cost you dearly, and I loved you too much to let you get there without intervening. You did not happen upon these certainties by luck. They were meant for you. The unseen realm around you is open right now. If you could see with spiritual eyes, you would see that the walls of your room are vibrating with the anticipation of what I am about to do. My message flows to you, not just as text on a screen, but as pure, vital essence, life itself rushing back into the dry places of your spirit. My child, this marks a deep shift for you. You bore difficult times in a quiet known to no other. I know about the nights where rest eluded you, where your mind spun in circles trying to solve problems that were not yours to solve. Days passed where your strength faded under concerns, under grief, under burdens too great for one to carry. You have been surviving on fumes, pushing through the fatigue, telling yourself, I just need to get through this week, only to find another difficult week waiting behind it. You might have questioned if I still heard you. In the depth of the struggle, you wondered if I remained close, or if I had turned my face away. You wondered if I still held concern for the intricate details of your life. But now, precisely at this moment, I speak plainly to shatter those doubts. I have never distanced myself. I have never walked away. I have always been here next to you, my beloved, waiting for you to stop running long enough to hear me. A profound awareness stirs within you right now, for a sacred truth is being revealed. You can feel it, can't you? That slight release of tension in your shoulders, that sudden warmth in your chest. That is your spirit recognizing its source. Obstacles that blocked your path, invisible walls that seemed to stop your progress no matter how hard you tried, are being removed. Your situation has been laid before the supreme place of discernment, and the verdict is in your favor. Your situation has been laid before the supreme place of discernment, and now I, who uphold all just measure, step forward to advocate for you. You need to visualize this moment to truly grasp the magnitude of what has just occurred in the unseen world. Imagine a courtroom that transcends the limits of human architecture, a place where the foundations of truth are established and where the deepest intent of every heart is laid bare. This is the High Court of Reality. For years you have felt like you were standing trial in this room, isolated at the defendant's table, while a silent prosecutor listed your failures, your doubts, and your fears. You have felt the weight of an invisible gavel hanging over your head, waiting for a judgment that would confirm your deepest insecurities, that you are not enough, that you have missed your calling, or that your mistakes have disqualified you from the blessing. But the verdict that has just been handed down is not one of condemnation. It is one of absolute exoneration. I have stepped between you and the accusations. I have looked at the evidence that the opposing power has gathered, the files containing your moments of weakness, the transcripts of your angry thoughts, the records of the times you wanted to quit, and I have swept them all aside. Why? Because I see what the accuser cannot. I see the tears you have shed in the waiting room of your life, tears that felt like they were watering nothing but the weeds of despair. I see the patience you have held onto when every natural instinct screamed for you to lash out or run away. I see the hardship you have borne silently, refusing to let your bitterness poison those around you, even when you were bleeding internally. You thought those moments of quiet suffering went unnoticed. You thought they evaporated into the void. But in my court, nothing is missed. Every act of resilience is recorded. And today, the quiet from my realm ends. My voice extends not just to soothe your tired emotions, but with an unwavering pronouncement of justice, of release, and of a fresh beginning. My precious one, when my word goes forth, all things change. The atmosphere shifts, the impossible becomes inevitable. Embrace this reality fully. Do not analyze it with a skeptical mind that is used to disappointment. Hold no uncertainty. Let the truth of my advocacy cover you entirely like a warm, heavy blanket on a cold night. Close your eyes for a second if that feels right. Breathe deeply. Inhale the certainty of my presence. Exhale the stale air of your anxiety. Let this assurance settle profoundly into your deepest self. These are not mere sounds or digital text on a screen. This is a bond formed from my everlasting dwelling to yours, a legal decree that cannot be appealed. My child, I am leading you from fear. I am walking you out of the prison cell you didn't even realize had been unlocked. I call you away from spiritual emptiness, that hollow feeling where you go through the motions of life but feel dead inside. I beckon you back into my protective nearness. Ways forward remain. Assurance still awaits. But this opportunity presented now will not last indefinitely. The spiritual tide is high right now, and you are urged to answer this call before the waters recede. Now, my precious one, I ask you to engage your will. Faith is not a feeling, it is an action. I ask you to proclaim these truths aloud or in the quiet sanctuary of your heart. Do not just read them passively, own them. Say these words with intent. Maker, I perceive your sound. I embrace your message. I welcome your invitation. I belong to you. Stand with me in this. As you utter this, whether in a whisper or a shout, the very air around you will begin to change. You might feel a tingle in your spine, a sudden lightness in your chest, or just a profound sense of peace settling over the chaos of your mind. What constrains your spirit will release its grip. The tension that has lived in your neck and shoulders for years, the physical manifestation of your spiritual burden, will start to melt. Barriers in your path will move aside. For when you stand with my voice, you set foot on a journey without end. You are aligning your little yes with my massive yes over your life. My child, weigh the deep meaning of the ultimate word spoken from my realm. Do not rush past this. What occurs when I declare your situation is resolved? It means the battle is over. It doesn't mean the fighting stops instantly in the physical world, though it might. It means the outcome is decided. It means the victory is secured. All charges leveled against you are now quieted. The hardships you bore have reached the end I set for them. The statute of limitations on your suffering has expired. I have looked at the debt of stress and worry you have been paying, and I have stamped it paid in full. My beloved, a deep truth underlies these declarations. A sacred insight few have truly grasped is being handed to you. Every part of your being is recorded. Your struggles within, your quiet tears, your simple acts of faith. Yes, everything you thought was unseen. And in every such moment where something was held against you, where the opponent brought charges, where the darkness sought to hold you, I was there. And now, an ultimate word was given. The matter is concluded. This happened not because you are flawless. We both know you are not. It did not happen because you earned it through religious performance. It happened because of my endless compassion. It is due to a sacrifice made for you that is stronger than any mistake you have ever made. The ties that bound you, the charges, the feeling of falling short, the thought of being insufficient, these are now severed. The cage is open. You are free. My beloved, a deep truth underlies these declarations. A sacred insight few have truly grasped, yet it is the bedrock of your freedom. And now, this perspective is revealed to you in the unseen spaces where my flawless justice lives. You need to understand the basis of your worth because, for so long, you have been measuring yourself with a broken ruler. You have looked at your reflection and seen only the cracks, the blemishes, and the missed opportunities. You have listened to the world telling you that your value is tied to your productivity, your bank account, your relationship status, or how well you perform your roles. You have absorbed the lie that you must earn your place in this universe, that you must pay rent for the space you occupy by being good enough or strong enough. But today, I am shattering that measuring stick. Every part of your being is recorded. Nothing is hidden from me. I have seen the struggles within that you have never spoken aloud, the wrestling matches in your mind between hope and despair, the quiet tears that fell while you were driving alone, your simple acts of faith when you chose to keep going despite the exhaustion. Yes, everything you thought was unseen was observed with fierce attention, and in every such moment, something was held against you by the accuser. The opponent brought charges. The darkness sought to hold you by magnifying your flaws, by whispering that your imperfections made you unworthy of love, unworthy of help, unworthy of a future. But I, the infinite maker, examined each detail. I looked at the full tapestry of your life, not just the frayed edges the enemy pointed out. And then an ultimate word was given. The matter is concluded. My child, you must understand this deeply. This happened not because you are flawless. You know your own heart. You know the mistakes you have made. It did not happen because you earned it through your own actions or religious striving. You cannot work your way into this kind of favor. This verdict was rendered because of my endless compassion. It is due to a sacrifice made for you, a love so vast that it covers a multitude of errors. Because my love for you is so full that I chose to step in directly. This is not simply a picture or a comforting metaphor. It is an undeniable truth that anchors the universe. The ties that bound you, the invisible ropes of guilt, the heavy chains of, I should have done better, the paralyzing grip of, I am not enough. These are now severed. The charges against you have been dropped. The feeling of falling short that has dogged your steps like a shadow is being dissolved by the light of my acceptance. The hold of dread that wakes you in the middle of the night is broken. Ways forward, once blocked, are now opening completely. You have felt stuck, banging your head against doors that wouldn't budge. But watch now. Those who stood against you with pride and harshness, whether they were people in your life, systems that oppressed you, or voices in your own head, have been rebuffed by the force of my decision. They cannot stand against the tide of my favor. My precious one, why this precise moment? Why is this revelation hitting you now? Because you have reached a crucial point of liberation. You have walked through the fire, and instead of being consumed, you have been refined. Because a deep change has taken place within your innermost being. You may not feel different yet, but your spirit has shifted. You are ready to receive what I have been holding for you, because my realm observed the weight you have carried, and I declared, enough. My beloved will not carry this any further. For some of you reading this, a spiritual weight has persisted for a long time. It has felt like a continuous loop, a round of hurt, worry, unjust claims, and sadness that just wouldn't end. You would take one step forward and 2 steps back. But today, the record against you is erased. The ledger that listed your debts of sorrow has been thrown into the sea of forgetfulness. The record in my realm now states one sacred truth: set free. My precious one, the deep truth is this: I did not resolve your situation merely to end your hardships. That would be relief, but I desire restoration. I resolved it to begin your rising. I cleared the debris not just so you could walk, but so you could run. And now the time has come for you to move forward with full assurance. If these certainties stir deeply within you, if you feel a vibration of truth in your bones, then declare this truth. Your pronouncement holds great power. Do not underestimate the authority of your own voice when it agrees with mine. When you speak it, you join yourself with the word issued from my realm. You become a co-signer of the divine decree. My child, draw a clear line in the sand today. Speak directly to any force that tries to stand against you, whether it is a sickness, a financial lack, or a whisper of depression. Tell it, you have no power over me, not anymore. My judgment from my highest seat favors me. Understand this is no passing feeling. This is not an emotional high that will fade by tomorrow morning. It is a steady, forever change. Proclaim this reality. Take hold of it completely. Then see what comes to be. You were measured in the space beyond sight, my precious one. The outcome is already settled. What your eyes perceive right now is not all there is. In the true spiritual expanse, a reality exists that is more solid than anything you can feel on this earth. It is the realm where truth cannot be denied. There, the one who opposes me makes attempts against those I cherish. But I, who made you, hold all authority and stand above everything. When uncertainty and sharp words close in, when judgment feels heavy, know this: I am fully with you. I know your whole journey. I do not need to speak for you to convince myself of your worth. I do not need to gain approval for you from a committee. I have already established the constant truth of your value. When claims are made against you by others or by your own condemning thoughts, I simply speak what is true. You belong. You have great worth. You are held in deep affection. This does not depend on what you do or achieve. It depends on something fundamental and lasting that I have placed within you. When you truly understand this, that your worth was settled by me long ago, all hard words become still. The sharp criticism that has echoed in the hallways of your mind, whether from others or from your own internal judge, releases its hold. It falls to the ground, blunt and ineffective. The loud, clamoring feeling of shame softens into a whisper, and then silence. This is because you realize that you do not need to gain my support or prove your value to me through endless striving. It is a steady reality, as constant as the northern star, whether you feel it or not. I never waver, I never give up on you. I never look at you and see a lost cause. I never see you as outside my keeping. This keeping I offer is not something you must maintain through perfect deeds or faultless decisions. It is not a subscription you have to renew every month with good behavior. It is already yours. The full price for your acceptance, your peace, and your space in being has already been handled. Rest in this solid knowing, my beloved. When burdens weigh on life or your own thoughts turn against you, remember, I am your steady protector, speaking for you with full command and a love that does not fail. This is the deep truth regarding the adversary who has shadowed your steps. Your way ahead was not formed by your own might, and it will not be stopped by his malice. The outcome has already been spoken. You are made clear, made new, set free, and held in honor. The one who opposes you is now quiet. The accusations are put away, and I have stated, this precious one shall live. This precious one shall thrive. This precious one is mine. You may still sense old difficulties like distant sounds, like thunder rumbling from a storm that has already passed. But hear my clear truth. The struggle is finished in my realm. Understand this, my beloved. The moment that defined everything occurred long ago when I breathed life into you. What you feel now is simply an echo, a residue of the old battles, not the true state of things. And what did I proclaim then? That your story was only just beginning. I am creating a fresh start for you. My look upon you holds no judgment. It holds deep favor. You are not meant for ruin. You are wrapped in my goodness and set for a journey of completeness that nothing and no one can shatter. My pronouncement for you is more than just gentle encouragement. It is a law made firm for all time. If worry or questioning returns, if doubt whispers to your heart in the quiet hours, if the one who stands against me tries to bring up your past to derail your future, speak this truth with your voice. My place is made certain by the highest, and he has declared my victory. Your declarations carry weight, my precious one. Do not let this time pass without speaking aloud. Every word spoken with assurance creates real change in the unseen reality. The final ruling has already been given, and your victory is already becoming known to the principalities that watch. The one who stands against me sought to hold you responsible for debts I have already canceled, but he was overcome. You need to understand the nature of the battle that just ended. There was a moment in the spiritual expanse where he challenged you again. He did not come with physical weapons, but with files. He came forward laying out every mistake you made, every wrong turn, every frailty, every wound you have carried. He spoke untruths as if they were solid facts, twisting your history to make it look like a criminal record. He stood before me, asserting that your future held no value, trying to stop the good I intended for you, and to unravel the very purpose of your existence. He attempts this with all who are precious to me. He watches carefully. He gathers what he sees, your moments of weakness, your lapses in judgment, and when the right time comes, he steps out to accuse those who belong to me, certain that your failings are greater than my compassion for you. He tried to make you feel you had no value. He tried to take what I had pledged to you. This one does not deserve, he announced, pointing a finger at the darker chapters of your history. This one should be turned away. Look at the mess. Look at the inconsistency. Yet, in that precise moment, everything changed. My being filled that place. I did not debate him. I did not look for agreement or call a witness. I simply declared my ultimate authority. I stood up. And when I rise, darkness must scatter. Immediately, every charge against you disappeared and was silenced. The dossier of your failures burned up in the fire of my presence. The one who stands against me had nothing left to say. The complete cost for your liberty had been entirely paid. Do you truly understand this? He was left without power, humbled and defeated. This is what occurred to the one who opposed you when he brought forth his case. His position crumbled. His words were swallowed by my compassion. His claims dissolved in my clear presence like mist in the morning sun. From this point forward, the one who opposes me cannot touch what I have made safe. He cannot hold back what I have moved forward. He cannot speak ill of what I have made holy. Be aware, my child, that his primary way now is not to destroy, for he has lost the power to touch your soul, but to trick. He tries to make you believe you are still trapped. He tries to project a hologram of the cage I have already opened. He wants you to think you are still found wanting or insufficient, hoping you will stay in the cell of your own accord. But my resolve for you, my precious one, is settled. It flows from the truth of who I am. What stood against you in your life no longer has a grip. This is your time to stand steady in your core, to speak with certainty and to live in the rightness I have given you, kept safe by my power. Affirm this truth. What challenged me is overcome. I am mine, held by the highest power. My victory is already in motion. My child, if these words resonate within you, if they echo what you already sensed in your deepest self, then do not just watch. Let your belief be known. Let your everyday steps show your steady trust. When you express this certainty, you are not just saying words. You are joining with the very strength of the victory I have made sure of for you. Let this be how you show your appreciation. It is a sign of your trust in me, your clear declaration that the hard times are past and my goodness is now coming forth. Do this not because you feel you must, but from a true understanding within. Know that what you value, you welcome deep into yourself. This very place, this very moment, holds deep significance. This time is here because I made it so. Understand this plainly and recognize the truth. What was against you is now moved. My victory is certain and unwavering. The path from me is open, and I have drawn close precisely for you, my beloved. For every sincere heart that walks with me, there arrives a time when our bond is more than a thought, more than a theological concept or a distant hope. It becomes a living, felt certainty that endures. When this happens, everything around you starts to change. My beloved, I tell you these things with great tenderness, but also with absolute resolve. The path to me is clear for you in this very moment. This is not a time for hesitation. This is not simply another struggle you encounter or another hurdle you have to jump over. This is my own hand acting directly in your experience. I have not just brought good things. I myself have come. Some situations are so significant, so entirely meant for a purpose, that I do not send an angel, and I do not send a sign. I step in personally to bring them about. When this happens, truly nothing stays the same. I myself have made this clear. This is precisely what unfolds for you right now. You have seen small indicators, the coincidences that weren't coincidences, the sudden peace in the middle of a storm. You have felt a quiet moving deep inside. You have watched events unfold too precisely to be random. Still, at this very instant, I myself am starting what comes next. I am not distant. I am not just observing from a throne far away. I am here with you. I have stepped into the heart of the hard place in your life, the circumstance where you felt blocked, the difficulty that tried to weigh you down. When I enter, I take full command. I do not seek approval from your circumstances. I do not negotiate with what opposes you. I do not confer with those who question you. This is precisely what I am bringing about right now. I am clearing the path directly from my own being. I am making what stands in your way unstable. The heavy weights of worry, need, physical weakness, sorrow, and deep pain. They're all being shaken now. This is more than just an emotion you feel. This is my complete change of all things. The problem that confronted you, I have taken it out of the way. The delay that kept your intention from unfolding, I have brought it to an end. The whisper that told you that you weren't capable, I have silenced it. I am stepping into your everyday life. I am moving into your physical health, Where there has been sickness, fatigue, or a lingering weakness that doctors couldn't quite explain or fix, my vitality is beginning to flow. I am reordering the very cells of your body to align with the blueprint of health I designed for you. I am moving into the lives of those dear to you, the children you worry about, the spouse you pray for, the family members who seem lost. I am touching them now because you are dear to me. Your true reason for being is surfacing. The journey before you is no longer obscured by fog. The flow from where I am is no longer hushed. The way is no longer held back. I, who am powerful in every difficulty, am no longer silent. I have stirred, and I am working on your behalf. Now, my beloved, as you receive these truths, I want you to truly grasp this. A profound change is taking place in the hidden realm surrounding you. You may not sense its full impact in your body right this second. You may not perceive it with your physical sight yet. You might look around and see the same room, the same bills, the same challenges. But do not be deceived by appearances. Your inner self recognizes it. It is awakening. My beloved, give heed now. There is a deep truth I want you to take hold of within your very core. Allow this knowing to settle into your spirit. Be honest with your own heart. You have felt it coming. You have known that the way you were living, surviving, not thriving, could not be the end of the story. So, make ready your inner self. Prepare your heart to receive the manifestation of what has already been decided in the spiritual court. Clear out the debris of doubt. Sweep away the dust of cynicism, for I will show you the true source of the clear perception you have had lately. That intuition, that gut feeling, that sudden clarity, it was me, guiding you to this moment, preparing you for the breakthrough that is now breaking through. The insight that brought you here today was not curiosity, it was a summons. And now that you are here, now that you have heard, the cycle is broken. The new chapter has begun. Walk in it, live in it, it is yours.